buzzing sound was heard as the discs flew off in a zigzag flight toward the northeast. A Belgian military officer, identified as Commander Pierre, hopped onto a fighter plane and set off in immediate pursuit, taking off from a nearby airfield. He managed to come within 120 meters of one of the discs, estimating that the saucer had a diameter of 12 to 15 meters. Shaped like a discus, it had an inner core which seemed to remain completely still, while the outer part of the craft spun at incredible speed, being completely veiled in flame. Both craft seemed to be constructed out of aluminum-like material. The UFOs flew together in an extremely precise manner, though Commander Pierre did not believe that the discs were manned, as that incredible heat and sudden acceleration and deceleration would have no doubt killed any human occupant. The discs could make changes in elevation
as during big investigations because it has no right to. State and local officers worked with the FBI. The Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, was an intelligence agency focused on national security and not domestic crimes, though the twain can sometimes overlap. The CIA's main concerns are terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, knowing what dangers or political upheavals are happening around the world, which could be called spying, and more recently, cyber intelligence. It was created on July 26, 1947, when Harry S. Truman signed off on the National Security Act. One of the main impetuses to create such an agency was the attack on Pearl Harbor. It has been involved in numerous conflicts, again too many to recount, but those include the 1953 Iranian coup d'etat, attempting to enact a military coup in Indonesia, trying to quash all kinds of pro-communist movements around the world, the Vietnam War, and controversially arming rebel forces when the USA believed it suited them. The CIA is an intelligence agency, but one that uses its brains and brawn to manipulate countries, governments, factions outside of governments in the interest of American national security. The number of people working for the CIA is not something the agency discloses, but its employees cover many areas of expertise. It's a very secret organization, but it does release millions of pages of its findings, much of that being historical, what we might call aftermath. Unlike the FBI, the CIA website states that it never monitors U.S. citizens, although it also states it will. There is a reason to believe that the individual is involved in espionage or international terrorist activities. Many of its workers are in Washington, D.C., at its headquarters in Hampton, Virginia, but agents are also stationed, often working undercover, all around the world. Do these two agencies work together? Well, this is also a matter of controversy, and people have written books that delineate a war between the agencies. The CIA's website states that the relationship is strong, as threats to national security come in all sorts of guises, and some information can be shared. That information might relate to drug trafficking, money laundering, organized crime, and terrorism. Nonetheless, after 9/11, a congressional report stated that because intelligence was not shared responsibly, a possible counteraction did not happen. The New York Times wrote, they failed to counter the threat from Al-Qaeda, even though they had known for years that its leader, Osama bin Laden, was determined to attack the United States. So, yes and no. They work together, but it seems the relationship may be somewhat difficult at times. The CIA is focused on collecting intelligence and cannot make arrests. On the other hand, the FBI could technically investigate a CIA agent and make an arrest if that agent violated federal law. So, what do you have to do to get in one of these teams? Join the FBI, you must be between the ages of 23 and 37. You need a 4-year degree, 3 years work experience, and have a driver's license. You might also have a qualification in one of the following categories: language, law, accounting, computer science/information technology, or it just says diversify. Your skills will then be prioritized, and this could come under lots of things from accounting to law enforcement to military expertise to finance. Few applicants are actually selected, and even after all that, you'll have to pass a series of difficult tests. You'll have to be fairly fit and be able to sprint 300 meters, do a load of push-ups, and run for 1.5 miles. After that, you have medical checks, background checks, and polygraph tests. Get through that, and you can become anything from a regular FBI officer to a sniper or a behavioral analyst. You will also need to spend 20 weeks training at the FBI Academy in Washington, Virginia. In interviews, former agents have said getting into the FBI is a long and arduous process. Not surprisingly, the CIA is pretty strict too on who it accepts, and to reiterate, not all workers are covert spies. You could be doing anything from specializing in math or economics. Most of its clandestine service employees are aged between 26 and 35. Like the FBI, background and medical checks and